What it do, family and friends? Welcome back to the Church of Black Power. If you are not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you can be notified whenever these videos drop. Go ahead, hit that like button. Help me beat up this algorithm. You dig what I'm saying? Share this message out. And with that being said, this is a message to both the presidential candidates. Well, the two major, because it's going to be red or blues, it's going to be the major. I'm not talking about, Cornel West. Well, even the Cornel West too. But this is more geared towards Donald Trump and Joe Biden. So, with that being said, there is no way around getting the black vote. You're going to have to come with tangibles. And the first one to do it is going to see the black turnout that they want. But for Biden, as I stated once before, he's going to need more than that. He's going to need to show and prove with the deportations and cutting the check. But I've noticed that the Democrats have gotten very, very scared as of late. Very scared. For the first time, and I don't know how long, they have gotten sweaty fingers, sweaty feet. They are literally shaking in their boots with the thought of Black America siding with Donald Trump. So I want to show a few clips and we're going to talk about them. This is going to be a real quick situation. I'll try to keep it quick because, I will lengthen out a quick video real quick. But let's get into it, family. Let's get into it. The Democrats in the mainstream media is about to show you how afraid they've become. Now I want to give a disclaimer. These things that this woman is about to say, Abby Phillip, are things that Black Americans have never forgotten. But yet they're trying to remind you of these things, Abby Phillip, so that you could say, oh, no, Donald Trump is the racist. The truth of the matter is, both of these men are racist. They both are racist, period, point, and black. And both of them have shown their racism over the years. But as the Palestinians are doing, Black Americans are voting issue. And our issue is reparations and a transformative black agenda. Tangibles. So you're not just going to scare us by reminding us. Like I said, with the Arabs and Palestinians, they're talking about voting Trump. And Trump was the one who put the Muslim ban in place and told them, we don't want you here. You think they forgot about that? No. Sorry, excuse me about that. They haven't forgot about that at all. But the thing is, they're picking their issue and they're sticking with it. And now they're willing to vote for Trump. Not saying black Americans will vote for Trump, but what I'm saying is we're no longer afraid of the fear tactics. All the things that you guys keep throwing up and using to try to scare us about this fictional boogeyman, when we're watching in real time Joe Biden show himself to be that same boogeyman. That's the fact. But let's jump into this video here.
Good evening. I'm Abby Phillip in Washington. And just moments ago in South Carolina, Donald Trump accused the sitting president of the United States of hating black people.
It's the only thing he's really been good at his entire career. You know what that is? Being a racist, because he's a racist. Biden spent years palling around with notorious segregationists.
Donald Trump made that remark in South Carolina while making a pitch to the core of the Biden coalition, black voters. Now, Donald Trump failed to mention a few important things there. He was the guy who played footsie with white nationalists after Charlottesville. Donald Trump was the guy who had to be asked over and over again to distance himself from David Duke, the literal grand wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. And the actual Trump sales pitch to black voters was even simpler than that. Biden bad, Trump good.
And I'm thrilled to be here tonight with crooked Joe Biden's absolutely worst nightmare. Hundreds of proud, black, conservative American patriots. You shouldn't be doing well, because honestly, they've done a lousy job for you. They've done a lousy job for you. They've done a lousy job for everybody. But for black Americans, they have done a very poor job. If you want strong borders, safe neighborhoods, rising wages, good jobs, great education, and the return of the American dream, then congratulations, you are a Republican. It's pretty simple.
Trump says that he's not going to take the black vote for granted. He says under the last 4 years of his presidency, he achieved the lowest African-American unemployment.
Trump isn't going to take the black vote at all if he's not bringing any tangibles or reparations. Let's make that clear. If he wins, it'll be by default, because black Americans will be voting the couch. That's the fact.
Rate ever recorded, but it turns out that's not true. The all-time low for black unemployment was set by, you guessed it, Joe Biden.
And that's a totally disingenuous statement there. And I'm going to be actually posting a video on the unemployment record low unemployment scam that they've been running for years. All that really is majority people falling out of eligibility. That's what it is. It's not that they're getting more jobs. It's people creating businesses and falling out of eligibility. And I'm going to prove that in one of my next up and coming broadcasts. But that's what that is. So either one of them using that as a talking point is disingenuous. Period, point and blank. You cannot use that because it does not matter. The number in itself does not matter. The way that is calculated, it clearly shows you that there's a bias going on. But I already did that one broadcast where I showed you that mostly all the statistically, mostly all of the research, 70% of it is lies. And agree with the funder of the research. So it's a nothing burger. The whole unemployment rate being at its low, it's nothing.
In April of 2023, at 4.8 percentage points, and Trump also added this.
Unlike racist Joe Biden, I've spent my entire life working hand in hand with Black Americans to create jobs, build buildings, invest in our communities. I want to tell you, a Black worker is a great worker.
See, Trump be saying racist shit and not even be knowing he be saying racist shit. That's how racist he is. Biden be doing the same damn thing. A Black worker is a good worker? What kind of nonsense is that? A Black worker is a good worker. That's the problem. That's why they don't want to give us reparations. They're trying to keep us as Black workers and not Black entrepreneurs. They're trying to make sure that we don't rebuild the neighborhoods that they've destroyed. They're trying to make sure that we aren't self-sufficient like they did when they destroyed every city where we were self-sufficient. Then they can turn around and say, hey, you guys got to lift yourself up by your bootstraps. Everyone else is doing it. Let's continue.
All right, well, let's put aside treating Black people like a monolith, which he did over and over again. Donald Trump's career has been marked by a detailed history of racism. He was sued in the 1970s for housing discrimination based on race. He settled that suit, and Trump also gave a pretty stunning reason for why he says Black voters like him now.
I got indicted for nothing, for something that is nothing. And a lot of people said that that's why the Black people like me, because they have been hurt so badly and discriminated against.
All right, so there you have that one there, family. And let me just say this. Ain't nobody, don't let it go over your head that he's speaking to a room full of Black conservatives in South Carolina. The background, let me go back here. The background tells you Black conservative. I can't see what that other word is. Look like either federation or something like that. But Black conservatives is not the target audience of the Democratic Party. And if it is, they're not the majority of their base. So while this woman is being disingenuous and trying to fearmonger one side, that's not the side that he's speaking to there. He's trying to convince that side, but you're not going to convince us of the same things that we already know. You're not going to convince us to vote for you by telling us that. And you're not going to convince us to vote for you by explaining how racist the other guy is when we know ourselves how racist you are. That's just what this is. That's just what this is. So don't let it go over your head that they're making it seem like, oh, he's grabbing all the Black votes from the Democrats. No, he's going to places that's already a control area, speaking to controlled people. Something like this. Something like this.
Okay, y'all. This is crazy. Joe Biden about to get out the daggone custom Maybach.
Yes, you heard me correctly. Excuse me, you heard her correctly. Joe Biden is about to get out the custom Maybach. This is crazy. Apparently, Joe Biden showed up at yet another restaurant with another sleazebag mayor, another coon bootlicking Sambo ass mayor, and they walk into a controlled area, a controlled space with controlled people inside of it. He ain't just walk up to a restaurant that wasn't already vetted. That's not how it works. They already vetted who was going to be there and how they would react when the president walked into the door. But these people do not represent the black grassroots. And what they are doing is dangerous, because you're making it seem like you represent the black grassroots, and the real black grassroots won't come out. So all they're gonna do is find out the hard way how hard they're gonna fail. And what makes it dangerous is, just because you look like us and you're screaming Joe Byron, and all this other stuff, don't mean we rock with you. So all you're doing is putting yourself on the line. You're putting yourself on the line. Let's go.
I totally ended
Now notice who's in the building. They're already there waiting on him to show up. With the Coon Mayor Bass. With Coon Mayor Bass, Bedwench Mayor Bass. And you see, once again, the same thing that happened in that church. The Mother Emanuel Church, same exact thing, same exact situation. Once again, you see a bunch of majority napkin folk, a sprinkle of black old niggas, in the words of Jason Black, and you don't see any black grassroots. Let's see what happens next. Look how that Coon Mayor Bass walk in. Karen gets, oh my God, when I say this woman gets on my nerves to the core. She gets on my nerves to the core. But look at this brother in the background. You see, he ain't even paying attention to her. She's walking in and she's like, with the little coonish smile on her face, hey, we're here, guys. We're here. Get ready to applaud for your president. We're here.
Your president.
Notice the look on this guy's face in the background. I bet you he's thinking, oh, this Negro really got some balls. He gonna show up here? Or maybe he's just one of the coons that was hand selected to be there. Let's find out.
Mr. President.
The butter ball biscuit eating bastard sitting here, oh, Mr. President, Mr. President. Woman in the background screaming, oh, Mr. President. All controlled opposition. All controlled opposition. Not the black grassroots. And that man in the background ain't changed his expression yet. So I'm curious to find out what he's going to do. Is he going to stand up and try to shake the president's hand and all this other stuff? Is he even going to say anything? I don't know. I'm watching this for the first time like you all are. However, I'm interested to see what happens next. So let's see. We're gonna put him to work on the campaign. And she walks off. What the hell? I swear Karen Bass be getting on my nerves. She gets on my nerves. But these are the bootlicks. These are the coons who do not literally represent the Black Americans. They don't represent freedmen at all. But yet they're trying to use black faces to keep Joe Biden in high places. Notice Joe Biden didn't double back and shake that other brother's hand. He just continued to walk right by, but now he's shaking everyone's hand he come across. I wonder if he felt like the brother wouldn't shake his hand. I don't know. But let's continue.
Yeah. Hello, Mr. President.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
What's your name?
Marcina.
Marcina.
Yes, I want to wish you God's blessings in all of your decisions. I know you got a lot on your shoulders. I'll pray for you.
Well, thank you.
Another old ass forgive ass nigga. Mr. President, I know you got a lot on your plate. I'm gonna pray for you. Pray for reparations. Pray for your people. What the hell is wrong with these bootlegs? They're bootlegs. That's what's wrong with them. They automatically have the mindset of a bootleg. Look how he's looking. Make sure you get my good side. What's your name? I know you got a lot on your plate. This is nonsense. Controlled opposition.
Please do.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Selfie.
Look how they trying to legitimize him with little nonsensical bull stuff like taking a selfie. Ooh, look at him taking a selfie. Bitch, calm down. See, it just slipped out. I didn't mean to call that woman a bitch, but bitch, calm down. Sit your ass down. This type of disrespect just can't stand. Controlled opposition. Okay.
That's a nice one. That's a nice one. I love you more. Can I get her? We here.
How are you?
I'm
happy.
I did a barcast the other day saying stop lending your black faces to these people's agenda. Look how happy she is. And you can tell she ain't no freedman. That's a freedman. Look at the forehead. That is not, man, come on. And it's always one of the freedmen that they get Joe Biden a hug that always burst into tears or some shit. And what is this? This is his go-to strategy. Let's take a picture. He needs to take pictures with everybody. Look at me with all these Negroes. Black people love me. I don't have a problem with the black community. Look at all these Negroes I'm taking pictures with. Look at all my selected hand puppets. All my bootlicks. Pay attention. And look at Karen Bass ass trying to jump into every picture too. Don't leave me out. I'm a good bootlick. I'm a great bootlick. Don't leave me out.
Hey man, how you doing? Yes, sir. Simplify. 6 years.
Okay.
All right, family. So, no amount of buckets of chicken, no amounts of pandering to a room full of controlled opposition is going to change the stance that Black Americans have when it comes to the agenda that we're pushing, which is reparations for foundational Black Americans, tangibles for the Black community, policy, an anti-Black hate crime bill. And did I say reparations? If I did, I say reparations again. You're not going to move away from this. And it don't matter whether it's Trump or Biden. Our minds are set on our agenda. And that's it. That's all. To get the majority of the Black vote, like both sides really want, you're going to have to do. And to end this off, I'm going to play this last clip of your boy, Barack Obama, begging American taxpayers for money to help Joe Biden get over. Let's go.
Hey, you know, this time of year, we all keep getting pinged with political fundraising asks. But here's the thing. Giving $5 or $10, whatever you can, to Joe Biden's campaign makes a real difference. Let me tell you why. From a guy who's won a couple of these. Donations from grassroots supporters like you made up the majority of Joe's campaign revenue last time. And those $5, $10, $20 donations are what helped him win the election, pull us out of the pandemic, build on the ACA, and pass the biggest climate change investment in history. Those wins were your wins too. Can you pitch in and give $5 right now? I know Joe will appreciate it.
Thanks, Obama.
I'm going to allow the person who posted this, I'm going to just echo his words. And which were, hell no, get it from those illegals. Hell no, get it from those illegals. Hell no, go get it from the controlled opposition. Hell no. Look at that dumb look on his face. Look at the dumb look on his face. Hell no. Get it from those illegals. And with that being said, family and friends, Make sure you've hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think about all this shenanigan bull stuff going on. Talking about black Americans are being swayed by Trump. Biden going around controlled opposition, taking pictures and all this other stuff at chicken shacks, at restaurants with coons and bed bucks, thinking that that's going to garner him more black votes. Obama, they pulled out Barack Obama to beg taxpayers for money to help put Joe Biden over. And Joe Biden, with this dumbass look on his face. Tell me what you think about all of it. Share this message. And one last thing, for all my Patreons, you have a video coming tonight as well. I released one earlier this week. And there is a couple of other special videos I'm going to be releasing just for my Patreons. I'm working on a longer video for you guys. So, with that being said, stay safe. The doors of the church are now closed. Peace, family.